Alright, let's see if we have any more. Yeah, it's really not cycling them. This one might be new, Acid Rain. No, I looked at this one, so it didn't even cycle. And it was just like, yeah, this doesn't seem like a challenge. It just seems like it seems just incredibly easy, not most difficult. On the other hand, at least we finally don't have a Spine Chief as the non-mutator run. Rector Torch could be interesting. It doesn't look like particularly cursed, but that might be the one we do. What about this one? Now this one has a much lower win rate, so that's actually what we'll do, and maybe I'll do the other one after. So only 2 have beaten, always high. I've seen him around. I don't know who the SSS is. DKHN Submitter. Alright. Kraz I saw was up in there too. Other name I noticed. Okay, definitely tough bosses, other than maybe the Arcus. Starters are... they're okay. To have a heal with Root Seeds is actually alright. So I don't mind the starters here. Artie first? Let's go Artie first. That is interesting. It's like Wildenton is almost tanky enough, and with that he might just be tanky enough, but Saptap is also pretty good here. Just like, I don't know though, like card draw I'm probably pretty good on. I think let's take the health. So this is an interesting conundrum. It's like, do I take the Predator now in hopes that I just pick up 1 Strangler on the way? Or do I take Strangler because Strangler is Strangler? I could somehow guarantee myself Predator 2 Strangler 1 would be the best. So it's like, if I want, in the context of Predator 2, Strangler 1, starting Predator is best. Because you have 2 different independent 50-50s to hit. It doesn't matter if you miss the first one. You'll still get that second point of Predator. Now, however, with Strangler, if I don't hit the very first Predator, you know, if I start Strangler, if I don't hit the very first Predator, then I'm not getting multi-strike. So, on the other hand, if I never find Strangler, this Predator's probably not that good. But I don't find Strangler particularly amazing in this combo if I'm stuck with just Strangler. Tempted just to do Predator here. I think we will. Thornlord would be interesting. I mean, I have to imagine we're taking Founding Seal here. Kinda sucks to get all 3 heals here, but we'll just have to make sure to play Root Seeds whenever we hit it and redraw well by playing out the Stewards. Root that. Root. They're all dying. Let's eat up some lifesteal. Actually only took 5 damage. Let's do this then. Still has 3 lifesteal. What an absolute joke. but we'll get him here. So we go for minor scaling or some more heal or backline clear. I'm highly doubtful that we'll need backline clear. I think Wildwood Sap is something I could build around. So like, you know, Relentless is probably what I'm most worried about. And this helps Relentless the most. Might take Offering Token instead of Flash Freeze here. I mean, it's possible I don't end up with a sweeper, I suppose. I have a unit draft, I have Stygian Awoke. I mean, there's so many sweepers in this combo. I take that though. There's a sweeper. I think we take it. Just trying to think if there's any reason to take Sentry. I don't think there is. It's not the sweeper I like, but it's probably second best on the list. Probably still go here. I would mind, especially with the Founding Seal, some incant stuff into that sweeper and maybe a multi. -2 Pierce. I don't know if I particularly want a Titan Sentry if I'm running a quick sweeper that wants slays. You know? We can just put some health into this for now. Can't really re-roll here, unfortunately. I could potentially pierce. Could also maybe just -2 that. Pierce is okay here. This is good for me. So now if I had the Titan Sentry here, it's roughly a 50-50 that I can't even scale. Kind of feel like we do this, huh? Yeah, I give up some scaling by doing that. I think I do it though. It makes sense. Soften that up a bit. Fortunately, won't be getting that again. Could somehow play this later, that would be nice. Guess there was no way I was getting that slay though. Alright, not too bad so far. It's pretty clear Razor Sharp. You know, I got this Founding Seal, but if we don't ever hit the thing we want, that's fine. Siren or Guard of the Unnamed. I think we could go here, try for an Animus of Will Essence. Or just find a husk. think I have any particularly great Hellvent. Spellchain Pierce. And not loving them. And technically the Vanilla Husk is worse than my shell. But the long run would be better. This would be where I'd hit the steel. Another 4/5 non-temple though. You know, I don't typically put Shattered Shell into Husk. I don't think I will here. I think given the odd setup, probably just... I mean, I'm almost certainly going here. I think we're gonna skip. So that was pretty bad. But maybe it wasn't bound to be that good. I don't know. What would I Hellvent? Probably a Razor-Sharp Edge. Maybe that was better. I don't know. This is kind of yucky. Because now if I take that, there's no... Sorry, I should have just took the Husk. I just took that stupid Husk. I don't really know if I should even do this. I could just do a major on a large... on a steward, because... And if I can get like a... I don't know. I could have maybe committed to the minor refraction there, but I don't think so. I think if I'm finding an essence, I'm fine anyway, and if I'm not finding essence, then the minor refraction doesn't make sense. We're gonna have to keep it cool for now in the shards. I'm starting to see the run fall apart here. Do we do the same thing? I think so. Give this guy 1 root seeds. So he's not gonna kill that one. Shatter. See, this is why I don't really value this sleigh that much. Like, look how little I've scaled even frontlining the shell here. Like, I'm not even halfway to killing a tank yet. We just do this here instead of being greedy with it. Now I'm almost wondering, like, if I see Thornlord, should I take it and just give up on? Because I guess I don't really need the sweeper if I have a Shattered Shell. I should have just took that Husk. I could have made the Husk more of a tank. Oh well. Mason Pyre probably. Okay, there's an Animus, but I think the Siren wins here because I do not mind the Essence when Crowning Seal is involved. You have to wait 2 rings for it, but that's how it goes sometimes. Now, I don't know on Draw or Ember. Just need to get through these rings and we're going to be really good once we hit that temple. The question is, are we going left for 50-50 at multi-strike? Because there's not necessarily a whole lot for me there. There's not a better Stygian I can find at this point. But I probably do go to the right. I think even with some Ember reduction, I think we want Ember. Perma's probably not happening. Well, those are the good stuff, but still I don't care about the Slay that much anymore, but I just, I don't know. I know this opens up Endless, and truthfully it would be pretty good in a Diligent, but it's asking a lot of me to take the Titan Sentry here, I think. It's not untakeable. I think I won't, though. Let's see what we're getting here. I think I want to hold out for the thing. I could take Advanced Prototype just to say that that's how Stealth Mouse is dealt with. Plus Big Stew becomes even better. And I can just get rid of these Frozen Lances before the Stewards. Let's get that in case I get another Spell Chain eventually. I can just Surge Stone that one. Put 10 there, I think. And I would have put on a Grat, but this is just a better card. Keep my money going into the Merchant of Steel. 40 shards. I can probably run Siren C instead of Shell for now with Predator. Because I got 2 strikes. Frontline with the Siren. I still don't think I take Heaven's Seal, though. Heaven's Seal is just such a ridiculous thing. I don't know. Do I take Siren? I think I do. Big Stew is very big. Might want to just get some damage on that guy. If I was thinking more, I would have put the Serrated Shell here to protect against that exact scenario. Fortunately, I wasn't thinking. keep getting some incants. We're doing fine enough on this fight. I think we haven't really found, like, I would need to find double stack or consumer move to really build into regen here. So I think we're just sort of content with not. If I put this here, I can at least take the backline out, which we do want to do. Maybe I should have done the heal, I don't know. Big Stu doing some work. We're doing alright. And worst comes to worst, I can go Predator 3 and probably just run this Siren. You know, if it's not going to give me Strangler. I think we take a Preserve Thorns here. It's also Diligent and, yeah. I take a Titan's Tooth or a Preserve. Or nothing. Titan's Tooth is just good with the offering token. I don't know that these Krats are going to stay in the deck, honestly. They're kind of a liability. So I guess the other question is, am I going with Siren into the shell like we originally planned? I believe so. If that's the case, we really don't need that. We'll take that though, that's pretty good against Diligent as a permafrosted fodder card. We're gonna go for multi here. If I can't get multi, maybe Incant Armor, I don't know. Incant Armor could be pretty good. Just put it on the Shattered Shell. Then we're dedicating to frontlining the shell, I think. In case it's a unit cavern, let's tell you what, I'll give you this because I know you're almost certainly going into the shell. Just give you something. Right, we did literally nothing. We don't armor, can't get jack shit. Alright, let's see. Could get trample. I don't know. I could do a furnace tab. It's not. Yeah, I could take like an engraft to get a soft answer to it. But I suppose I'll take it. I'm gonna maybe just throw a slight amount of health Sirens away just so we can beat stealth. I mean, I'm probably beating Stealth Boss just fine with the Train Stewards, but it's a minor amount of money. We can just add it because I might just run that. We want the money here. Alright, this boss, we definitely want the Siren of the Sea. I need like a ton of stats. Blood Gnome dead early. I think the multi-strike here is fine. I'm quick, so theoretically I kill everything before it hits me. Alright, we're gonna go here. Here. Maybe the Shattered Shell can kill something. No, if I did this now, I wouldn't be able to plan anything next turn, but 50. it's fine. Probably should go there, right? She's probably going to be the one that's stronger. Do I want this coming back is the question. Don't think so. We've determined the regen is pretty irrelevant. I am notorious for jumping the gun on those furnace tabs, but I think we'll get away with it here. It's possible I should have just waited. Do I need to preserve anything for stealth boss? Ace Empire, maybe? It's like I either use it for an incant or not. Yeah, I think we will wait for it there. I should have tried to kill those though. Them in the back could be definitely an issue. Fuck. Can maybe get enough here. Yeah, looks like it. That's close though. We definitely fucked up by not predicting hidden assault, you know. There's a lot of runs where it just doesn't matter that they're back there, but a run like this, it does. Guess we take this horrible artifact. I wouldn't mind another Preserve Thorns. You saw how powerful it was there. Unnamed Tome. So I don't necessarily have to Hellvent, but Razor Sharp Edge would be the card probably. And I still get the Vortex, I get the health, then 50-50 at multi. I have that steel that I'm definitely hitting. Still do want these vortexes. We don't want the units anymore. I think I don't have incredibly strong Hellvents. Ice Empire maybe, Razor Sharp Edge, Preserve Thorns. Just go left. And another thing I could do is, let's say there's a quick. I could put quick here, put the siren in. Nope, that was if I went to that, never mind. I was gonna say I could Hellvent it. I guess I could Hellvent it there, but I wouldn't do that at this point. Of course it is quick. Alright, we could settle for the armor incant too, I think. Just cry if there was multi-strike later, but I have the furnace tab. I probably want a -2 like this, that way I can still heal if I'm top on the sweep. And we can go to 100 right now. I'm wondering though if I think it's worth it. Arcus could be a little hard, but I think the armor incant here. I would say if we didn't take the armor incant, maybe we consider not doing that, but here, it's definitely fine. We can remove another one with gold. I don't want to... I'm at 90 shards. I don't want to necessarily overestimate how much I can deal with Arcus. I think going to 100 is fine. I'm gonna really just get the deck exactly how I need it to be. Can't there. Pretty nice to start with this. Off to a good start. Oh. This is what I'd like to see. So just get the incant while we can. I also have this with the furnace tap, which is amazing. So I can just simply do it whenever I want here. Just keep incanting as much as we can. There's a chance it would throw that away, but I almost didn't even care. I know I'm letting this guy through with a ton of armor here. But it's worth it, I think. And here comes this. A lot of stings in this deck. Like, I'm wondering, are there enough zero costs and stuff that I could just do this now? I'm also wondering, like, who I should put it on. I feel like I should still stick it on, Wildenton, the furnace tap, because Arcus, I've got so much armor it really doesn't matter most likely. I definitely gotta get rid of this Titan's Grat, especially like, I just can't have it taken up. Like, now that the permafrost actually matters, like, just can't have it taking that up. Still took out a lot of my armor. If I'm gonna need an unleash, I mean, I'm gonna get swept up top. I probably am gonna go to 115 at least. I don't know, this costs 0. I'll probably keep these. Just don't think I'll need these. At this point, I'm gonna go draw. I mean, I don't really need it. I was drawing 10 quite a lot of those turns. I wouldn't mind intrinsic Preserved Thorns. That would pretty much get me off to going. It would make it so I could play my Furnace Tap a little more liberally. I think I actually am just going to take Ember. I only have the Furnace. I need to remove the Grats and the Lance. But I'll have those here. I don't have a whole lot of money for this trinkets. I think there's definitely more value on the left. So let's go left. I think I'm going to check that Dark Forge just to see if we're getting Strangler. I would go Thornlord, I guess, because it's a little more health and I'm getting more with the Founding Seal out of it. So whatever comes up, yeah, I guess. Plus I get the stings at the start are fine. So, as suspected, we lose two 50-50s in a row. Not able to get the Strangler. I still would have liked the Strangler, because I think with that incant armor, I'm pretty solid into bosses, but there's still maybe the mini boss that could be an issue if I don't find like a snare. I guess we have the Ice Empire to kind of help. I want these down in cost. A little late for me to do that. I could consume remove the Furnace Tap. I don't think I really need to, though. I don't think I need to consume remove anything here. I could also permafrost it. I also just don't think so. Let's make this 0. So if we're not getting Pierce, I don't need the intrinsic on anything now that I've got Thornlord either. The problem with this is now I do actually kind of run into an issue of breaking the. I had to break the shield before this. I don't think we're gonna go 30, but I will be open to do this. Let's see what we got here. I should have checked this before going through that, by the way. Alright, complete brick. That's about as brick as it gets. I could maybe do this into Diligent. I just absolutely don't need it. So, nope. That sucks. That was like the worst of everything. Apparently this seed has no holdover or multi-strike, at least on the paths I've gone. Whatever. Pretty sure we're gonna win anyway. This shouldn't be too hard for us. We're sweeping and, yeah, destroying them. It's a lot of incants. These days I'll choose right. I guess I have stings and stuff. I'll probably be fine. I was gonna say, like, this has a piercing. I'm just gonna get it. Probably remove it as well. What do we think? We could do it now. I could give it here. It's better served here. Still put the big damage back there, though. There's no sense not incanting it, I suppose. Living Armor's not going to know what hit him. Yeah, definitely, I think I was right not to take the draw upgrade. We're drawing 9 to 10 every turn. The Embryo is better. Plus it does give me that leeway for Furnace Tap to play at least some cards faster. I'm tempted to take an Invigorating Solution, and it is Diligent. I don't know how much fodder I truthfully have, and it just sort of works. I don't like discarding with that Furnace Tap on Permafrost. Then again, maybe I'm playing the Furnace Tap more willy-nilly when I see it. The Guardian's Amulet is only really good the turn I have Offering Token. I think this is actually a skip. Don't know if I'll take that actually. I'm just looking at them like, we'll go through the merchants here. There's another one. I wouldn't mind a Firestone Housing, and I would just take the Armor Incant. I wouldn't even greed for a Frenzy Stone. Yeah, I'll take that. I might take the luggage. Be the end of my purchases. Let's get rid of this. That. Could just make some removals, I suppose. If I were to buy this, I'd have just enough to remove and take it. I think I will. Let me just get rid of that. Keep the Steward I can play out easy enough. I think I will take this. I guess that, I don't know. Alright, what are we hellventing? Haven't even determined that. I guess we could technically hellvent the Furnace Tap. That probably will get me to a point where I can kill. It's either that or the Ice Empire. The only thing I'm worried about at this point is Mini-Boss. The problem is, it's the... I think it's Mini-Boss, so let's do that. Mini-Boss is the worry. Do I bottom deck, or do I bottom floor it against this guy? I don't think so. One, two, three, four, five, six. Be nice to leave this around for like fodder, but yeah. I don't think we need to jump the gun on this. We're incanting just fine here. Draw through the deck quite fast. We want the Ice Empire for the next round. Actually, don't need it. I think we do this here. I'm being greedy here. Probably, but just don't see how I'm losing here. Doing so much damage. Didn't want to freeze the healing card, and it would have made me if I didn't do it like that. Okay, let's get rid of the healing card. Looks like we're getting them. Still did a lot of damage to me, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think that was good that we preserved as much health as possible, because I do foresee myself leaking to mini boss. I'm just not quite. We definitely need to Ice Empire him, let's put it that way. Alright, and first, maybe we'll throw. I'm probably gonna have to put the multi-strike on this one. Even, because I do need to also take out those other waves, but that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. Now let's give him. I guess we can spread the damage out. We don't particularly need to actually put it all into to him. Thinking we do want to. When would be the best time to furnace tap? Just do these while we can do them. I think we just want to do it now. I think we do it here. I don't know though. I feel like I need to do it here actually. I think here. I Like, does this screw me over on mini-boss too much? I know it's definitely better for the tank wave if I put it here. And quite a lot of the other waves. Do it there. I'm gonna hold that for potential Scourge boss. Put all the damage in here then. If I can get both of them permafrosted, that would be ideal. Alright, we don't have that, which is nice. So we probably silence this group. I don't know though, maybe this group. Because I'm gonna incant this guy a bunch. Yeah, it doesn't matter, he's not gonna be a problem. Did that in the wrong order, but whatever. Yeah, I think we will silence this. Get this. Okay, we can actually take them out with the stings. Preserve Thorns and the Thornlord stings coming in super clutch here. Right? Maybe I keep that then if we're taking this out. Might as well keep it. There's going to be another mini-boss that we probably need it for. Yeah, definitely that one. I think we're pretty good though. We're just gonna kill Divinity. Like, yeah, we're looking pretty amazing here, I would say. Kind of a fun seed. That's probably the best preserve's ever been for me in the DLC. It was a card I really liked pre-DLC, but post-DLC I've hardly ever found much use for it. So, definitely cool to see that. And that should be game. No flying kill, but that's alright. Might as well give them our full attention here. Let preserve, just sort of preserve at the end here. Boom. Alright, that's a nice no frenzy stone run. We navigated it pretty well. We prepared for the event that we didn't find a lot of what we were looking for. You know, we didn't find the Strangler, we didn't find Frenzy Stone, but we still had a lot of other powerful stuff. You know, just play to where the power seems to be on what it's giving you. You know, something like a double incant artifact, you can make use of that almost certainly. So yeah, we just got another nice round score of 53,000. The whole deck just sort of worked together nicely. The Preserve Thorns did a ton of work. And Furnace Tap I think was pretty good still. Ice Empire, even with just missing on the piercing for it. Simply just 2 plus 10s is quite nice, and then yeah, the Preserved Thorns to soften everything else up. So yeah, let's see what everybody else did. So he went Predator into double Thornlord. At a Scylla fight, Lawless Mages, they of course found Frenzy Stone. And the Animus, so yeah, I mean that's just a hit or don't hit type scenario, I would say. I would have probably cut like a lot of this stuff, honestly. Like, there's no need for Vine Mother or Siliphyte when you have two like Bounding Seal, multi-striking Sirens. But yeah, I mean, this deck just hit way more stuff. And this is the only other winning deck. Same thing with the... they went Sweeper with double Incant. So that's different. Siren onto Siren Endless. I don't know why you would need Endless. But Sentry. Self-infused Endless Sentry is nice. Also don't know about the intrinsic offering token. Maybe that was just to get to 105. I don't know. But this deck looks like somewhat similar to mine, but I guess instead of having quick, now he's having he didn't hit the Frenzy Stone either, right? So we see probably a similar deck. His can make better use of the Wildwood since he isn't quick and probably takes more hits. Same goes for the Drain and stuff. Man, I gotta say that I'm surprised he didn't take like another Siren if he was gonna take the History of the World, but yeah, I don't know. Just looking at, there's Frenzy Stone, there's this. I'm just like, the routes I went, I completely missed. Where the other routes had some pretty powerful stuff. I could have definitely worked with the History of the World, but it's fine. So surprise for you, made it to Diligent. Had the same so I think this is misleading. It looks like it should be a minor refraction. Oh no, they large stoned it afterward. So they basically wasted their slot there, I think. I wouldn't have. Did they get History of the World? They got the Rail Fortress Hammer. So this guy just hit everything. He hit the Multi-Strike and the Rail Fortress Hammer. Yet they went to 270 shards and and just weird stuff like Husk into Titan Sentry. I mean, still, I don't know why you'd yeah, he took all that pip, but that's 1, 2, 3 pip. You could have just left these as micro-stoned units. You're not gaining that much from the large stone, and then you could have had all 3 on the floor. You could have had all 3 on the floor with your Wildenton and never taken a pip upgrade if you'd had the Rail Fortress Hammer. Yeah, kind of interesting decisions, I guess. I'm gonna have to guess that the Frenzy Stone was later, just based on what I'm seeing here. I don't know though, this is just kind of weird, honestly. There's like Battlestone plus 10 and Frenzy Stone. Like I have a hard time deciphering where everything was found. I mean, if I were to guess, then they took a large stone at the start and then micro-stoned it, so that makes a little more sense. If they all 3 have large stone, that makes sense. So they just spent every Helveting this unit. And I guess maybe they just didn't put Wildenton on the floor with them. I can see that. Just put all 3 of them on a floor by themselves. That works. The Kraz. I definitely like this unit, but again, 245 shards into Diligent. You're giving it so much stealth, And so, you know, both this one and the last one, 270, I mean, I can't even fathom how much. You're definitely going into Relentless with several stacks of stealth still on Diligent, so even if you think you're pretty strong, you're going to get caught by surprise when Diligent comes in at 4,000 something health and a bunch of damage. And, you know, keep in mind, they didn't invest in the armor incant like I did, so they have significantly less defense on their units as well. Other than that, it's like pretty similar to my deck actually. Other than it would be nice to have the 2 microstoned units for sure. The honest side. Did they not take Firestone housing at the end? Surprised not to see the Firestone housing get taken at the end when we saw that there was armor incant in the shop. I mean, imagine you could have just put that on one of these. I don't even know when it was hell-vented either. Like, if it was hell-vented at that point, could have had it on both of them. Yeah, I think now things are starting to look a little more wacky. Yeah, Train Steward Sentry, Vine Mother. I think just taking Vine Mother in general is something I just don't do in the DLC. I did it almost all the time pre-DLC because the game is so much slower, but I don't really see, even like into Diligent, I just don't see any point for Vine Mother in the DLC. You know, it is such a slow card that, and the payoff just doesn't really work, in my opinion. I could argue Glug Slider has more of a place in decks than that does. I think Vine Mother's, it's not even rated high, but I think it's one of the most overrated units because I think people say that, oh, it's okay. And I hard disagree there. I think it's basically, it has no point in any deck, in really any deck. Maybe the Essence. I will say the Essence sometimes, but even then I think it's just a cute thing to do. I don't think it's actually like efficient use of 25 shards. It's just way too much going on. I don't know why we're putting the Endless into the Animus of Will here. That is not the upgrade that it needs. It's like the worst upgrade on Animus of Will imaginable. Quite literally. Like, there's just nothing worse than this. People really just buy Endless randomly, don't they? It's not a good use of your money, folks. What is this getting you? Maybe if you knew that you were going to get the Penitent Remains, even then it's like, I just can't see it working. Yeah, I think there's some stuff going on here. But yeah, that'll be that. Fun seed. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.